Hi, welcome to day 7 of CRAPMAS 2023. So far we've had 6 lovely gifts from Santa Claus that turned out to be lumps of coal. Let's open up another one. This one has puppies on it. Everybody loves puppies, and puppies don't make messes, right? Let's find out. Ooh, the X-Men. The Uncanny X-Men for the NES, or the Nintendo NES as I've seen some people call it. What do you think the N in NES stands for, dum-dum? Huh? Stands for Nintendo. Let's pop this sucker in. Aw yeah. Alright, Uncanny X-Men. So yeah, this looks like the late 70s, early 90s Chris Claremont team, except they replaced Shadowcat with Iceman. So fine, whatever. We got Bobby instead of Kitty. That's fine. Let's just jump into it. So each of these characters sort of has descriptions. They have strength levels and stuff. It doesn't say very much about their powers. Okay, so now I'm Storm, I guess? Or Cyclops? I'm not sure which one I'm controlling, actually. I think I'm Cyclops? Anyways. Yeah, it's, it looks a bit like a cheaper version of Gauntlet, but so far it's not too bad. I mean, the sound effects are kind of on the annoying side, but that's what you'd expect from a budget title. Even if it's a Marvel game, it's still like yeah, it's still one of those games that was most likely subcontracted because yep. Yeah, no, this is a little boring. The level's kind of small. I'm curious what else to do here. That color palette for the backgrounds is not the best choice either. Oh, you know, it's the practice mode. Let's actually go into a level this time. All right, so already I'm noticing that I'm getting my ass beat here. Yeah, no, this is this is not gonna work for me. Ah, come on. So my partner's already dead. So I guess I'll be Iceman. So yeah, Iceman, Cyclops, and Storm all have projectile weapons. The other 3 characters, Wolverine, Colossus, and Nightcrawler, do not. Therefore, they are useless. Maybe Wolverine would have some healing factor. Maybe there would be an extra strength or an extra endurance for Colossus. Maybe Nightcrawler could teleport. But no, it doesn't seem like the game really cares about the X factor or their extra powers in this beyond those that have projectile weapons. So it is pretty funny. At least, at the very least, we don't have Wolverine throwing claw lasers. So at least it respects the comics to that point. But yeah, no, this is weird. The level the level color palette also is kind of very strong, very brash colors together, so it kind of makes the whole experience kind of a slightly bit nauseating. I don't know how quite to say it, but it's not. It's really not a good looking game. Okay, last 2 left. We got our dream team of Logan and Slim Scott Summers. So come on. All right. I guess Cyclops got killed. It's like the 3rd X-Men movie. He just got killed really quickly for no reason, and the movie's gonna suck, so the game's gonna suck, so now I'm Wolverine. You'd think it'd be fun to run around as Wolverine, but no, it's not. Alright, Colossus and Nightcrawler. Let's 2 melee characters. I don't see this lasting very long, though it does seem that Colossus has slightly enhanced endurance. It's still yeah, come on. All right, so I think this is the furthest I've been. No, I've been to the lava path. Okay, what a weird layout. It's Of all the games you could have done with X-Men, a really bad Gauntlet clone was not what I'd expect. I honestly would have been okay with something like a NES version of the Genesis game where you go from left to right and you have a little bit of powers, but no, okay. I guess the X-Men were pretty much killed. Let's go for another thing. Let's go for the Robot Factory. I find that the names of the locations are a bit generic, but I suppose this is the Sentinel Factory. I guess it would be like the comic appropriate place where this would be set in. But yeah, same, different levels, same shit, where basically you just get pummeled to death by the waves and waves of enemies, which fine, that sounds like a video game. But it should be a fun, escapist superhero game, and instead it's like par for the course with all the... It's the blockbuster generation of games where they're just ungodly hard for no reason, and it could have been a reskinned anything. This could have been a G.I. Joe game where some characters have guns and some characters are martial artists. Like, this could have been, like, nothing about this game beyond the coat of paint screams X-Men in terms of design and stuff. Again, a generic platformer left to right would have been maybe more appropriate. Yeah, I'm loving this. I'm loving this strobing effect here. That's something. This is Yep. Okay. Fine. Where we got Wolverine and Cyclops left. So let's once again let the X-Men team leaders take care of business. Though I think technically Storm is also an X-Men team leader. I just meant usually you have your Scott Logan team-ups when things get really dire. Maybe not nowadays. I have no clue what they're doing now, except like fashion shows and clones upon clones upon clones. I'm not a fan of the Krakoan saga. For those of you that actually read comics, I find that it's a lot of rehashing and a lot of like, hey, there's gonna be like here's a cliffhanger and here's another cliffhanger, and it's just like, okay, fine, I get it. That's comics are, but they're not good cliffhangers is what I'm subjectively saying. Anyways, back to this game, which I'm really trying to talk about anything else than this game. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have spent my 2 projectile characters in the same match. Now I'm Storm, so Gold Leader, I think, whereas Cyclops Blue Leader died. That's from the 90s. 90s X-Men would have gotten a better game, but this is X-Men like when the comics was just about to get a kick in the pants with Adjectiveless X-Men by Jim Lee and all of that. This was like probably during the Siege Perilous, where comic sales were really low. I really feel like that meme from Godfather where it's like, look how they massacred my boy. Yeah, this is bad. I now understand most normal humans' hatred and unrational fear towards mutants. This game certainly doesn't help human-mutant relations. Anyways, that was it for today. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you again tomorrow for another one. Never ends. Well, technically it's gonna end in like 5 days, but you know what I mean.